In a world where hunters have to fight their way through Yharnam, one French man will go forwards instead of backwards. His name.
No, we're going
Pierre
backwards.
Lacroix. I mean, like, retreat, right?
Mm-hmm. So you
French...
caught me in the middle of chewing bagel, but when you started here. All right, we're here. It's Blood
You're
Brothers. Blueberry Bagel presents Blood Brothers. All bees.
Blueberry Bagel.
We're busting for a bitchin'. We're busting for a bitchin' ball time. Time. I can't say time. So we're just going to do some grind in this episode because we were fighting the beast of beasts. We stopped fighting that lady whose name I forget.
Vicar Amelia.
There you go, Vicar. And we started fighting the Cleric Beast or the
Bloodstorm Beast.
Bloodstorm Beast. Sorry, I think Cleric Beast might actually have been earlier.
Yes,
or it
Cleric
would have
Beast
been
was the first
Dark
boss.
Souls.
Nope, Cleric Beast is the first optional boss.
Anyway,
we beat it.
Anyway, we're gonna grind some souls right now.
Yeah, this is the one big downside of doing things with Bloodborne instead of Dark Souls is that you don't have an Estus flask. You have consumable heals.
I mean, we have enough stuff. I'm more grinding souls, which is something you have to do in Dark Souls 2.
Oh, okay.
Like, if you're stuck on a boss, you can, like, because that's the thing, right? If I'm stuck at a boss, it's like, oh, I was only able to hit, like, let's just assume I was awfuler at the game than I actually am, because my skills, although not what I would call amazing, they're not novice. They're somewhere in the middle.
Yeah. You're a journeyman.
The thing is that in Souls and this, you could just theoretically keep grinding and leveling up so that my damage was so much that bosses would go down so fast that you kind of have to you'd have to really suck to not be able to. There is a way to grind your way through these games, to a degree. I mean, you still kind of have to dodge some bosses, but like, eventually my character will be so powerful that, it would just take forever, right? It would be super boring.
Yeah,
but there are still lulls like now where you need to do a little bit of this.
Yeah, sure. There's also people on the other end of the spectrum who can beat this game in like 27 minutes.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there are people who speedrun this naked with fists, and not in 27 minutes, but...
Well, no, because if you don't have any weapons, it would take longer than that just to beat on things. Fuck that guy. That was kind of nice. He was just like, I'm coming for you, and you're just like, I'm just gonna step over here. It was a very Dragon Ball moment. Ooh. This is a fine pickle. Oh, nice. The high ground.
Okay, you're joking me. Let me heal.
Yeah, you. I think it was that you ran out of stamina partway through, and it kind of cost you a bit.
Oh, that's garbage.
That one didn't end up costing you anything, though.
I know, but I thought I had slide. Come on, he was so close to dead. He shouldn't have gotten an attack off. So there was an item somewhere down. Oh, it's down there.
Yep. Yes, it is. So Ryan,
blood vials.
Oh, what the fuck was
gemstone.
that? Oh yeah,
gemstone.
Right. So Chris and I have been watching some wrestling lately, and it reminded me of how much I missed watching good wrestling. I
don't know if I've actually think you've ever seen good wrestling. So.
You guys have shown me some good wrestling. Also, there's been some.
Yeah, but I mean, like, have we shown you good wrestling, or have we shown you good wrestling?
I don't know how to answer that question.
Like, so this is one of the things that I talk about with Chris all the time when it comes to wrestling. Yeah. As someone who is a decent fan or has been throughout his life of wrestling.
Drop some knowledge.
I like multiple different types of wrestling, but if you were watching anything current, including Chris and I have showed you New Japan. Yes. So we've showed you in brackets not in brackets. We've showed you the literal definition of good wrestling. Yes. We've shown you good wrestling. The matches were good. Yes. But I don't think you were alive, or you weren't watching wrestling, I should say, when wrestling was good. which is a different thing.
Like
Wrestling being good is
the product,
literally
you mean?
like watching start to finish Raw, and stories and everything, with the exception of a couple things, are all really, 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 really good. The best, like the thing is, the best wrestling matches I've seen in New Japan are on a they're a different type of enjoyment than watching a good feud, watching Stone Cold beat up Vince McMahon. Like, you weren't ever really a part of when wrestling was good, because wrestling universally isn't good right now. Even good wrestling is not good wrestling. Like, it's a different type
the
of
bright
it's a
spots
different
in the
thing.
shit or whatever.
Exactly. Good wrestling now is indies, which, as someone who really loves indie wrestling and quality of matches, it's fine. I enjoy all that stuff, but I don't like seeing it as much in WWE, because it's just not my cup of tea. Because it's like a toned down version of good wrestling. By that I mean it's a toned down version of what you're going to get in New Japan or ROH or PWG or, etc. It can still be good. I'm sure you were watching recently NXT, correct?
Yes, we watched a little bit of. We watched a little bit of War Games, the most recent one, not the one from 20 years ago, and we watched one of the takeovers that was in like January, I think. Which had a few matches I enjoyed. Chris's favorite, Adam Cole, fought Aleister Black, which I thought was a very good match. I really enjoyed that main event.
He fought, what's his name? Chris Hero's man.
Oh, yeah, we also did watch Chris Hero, or...
No, Chris Hero trained the guy you just mentioned, but I'm trying to remember his
Aleister
actual
Black?
name. That's not his name.
Okay,
Whatever
I don't know.
his indie name was.
I don't fucking
I just
know.
don't remember it. Something. You could Google it.
But
You're
that's the
one
guy
with
you're...
Google
Yeah,
machine.
I'll do that.
Yeah,
But that's the guy you're talking about, though, right?
Also, we're going to stop here for a second because my roommate might be home. So for lunch.
Okay.
So.
I hope that you don't die
Pepper was
again.
barking, so
Yeah, as I was saying, I really enjoyed that that match between Chris's boy Adam Cole and Tommy End, whose name I definitely knew on my own.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, he was trained by Chris Hero.
Okay. Sorry,
you
Ryan.
looked at
Do
his
you
wiki,
mean
it would say-
Cassius Ono?
Chris Hero.
I know. I was just being
Granted,
a dick.
I'll give Cassius credit there. That's his name. The thing is, a lot of the indie guys now actually choose their names. They're the ones who come up with it. But WWE doesn't let them use theirs generally. There's a couple exceptions, but that hasn't been the case for a while now.
Yeah, they're kind of afraid of having like another Punk situation where the guy can leave with the name.
Yeah, well, it's not just Punk. Like, they don't even let people use their real names in a lot of cases. Like,
Yeah.
look at
The
Bryan,
only one I can think
right?
of is Cena,
Brian's
right?
indie name was Brian. Yeah, exactly, right? Cena was
Or
another
that
case where
era.
he got big. Keep in mind, too, a lot of people didn't think initially when Cena was debuting. Like, Triple H is notable for saying that wasn't the guy him and Vince pegged as being the thing, which is probably why they didn't care at the time that he had his own name, and that was the thing.
But Orton is using his real name, Randy Orton, and I believe Dave Bautista's real name is Dave Bautista.
Yeah, but they don't call, like, I mean, they'll call him Dave sometimes, but, like, his actual real name is spelled B-A-U.
Oh,
Batista.
so they...
And in WWE, it's B-A-T-I, like,
So they actually
simplified it.
own the name
like,
Dave
if there's
Bautista
gear that
because
says
they took
the
out
word
the U?
Batista on it without a U, WWE owns that.
Okay.
I'm sure of that,
So,
yeah.
well, because obviously I guess we should probably do a little bit of thing that, because we've had these conversations before, but you can't copyright somebody's real name because it's their fucking name. So that's one of the reasons why, like, John Cena could go and wrestle as John Cena wherever he wants, because WWE can't take his name from him. Whereas every time they bring in somebody new, they tend to make them use a different name if they were somebody who wrestled under the real name. Like my favorite wrestler,
Come on.
Bryan Danielson, goes by Daniel Bryan in WWE because he can't. They can't take
Use his name, yeah.
Yeah, because they can trademark the name Daniel Bryan. If he was to leave the company and go wrestle somewhere else, he wouldn't be able to use that.
Well,
name.
he even had a nickname too that I'm so mad they never use in this show, but they don't want
Dragon?
to. 'Cause I think he owns it. No, American. It's American Dragon. He's
Okay.
the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. That's what he debuted as. That was his gimmick for a long time.
Yeah, that's a good
Because
name.
that's the thing, right? At the time, he wrestled more like, he did a lot of kicks and stuff. So he was like, I've trained with Hoist Gracie, and I'm,
Yeah. One thing I was a little bit surprised by, because when Chris and I were looking into Cole's stablemates in the Undisputed Era, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. Bobby Fish's real name is Robert Fish.
Yeah, but he's an indie guy. Same with Adam Cole. I'm pretty sure Adam Cole's name is Adam Cole. But
Austin Jenkins?
Oh, okay.
I looked it up
Adam
yesterday.
Cole was the name he used in the indies, but they normally don't let them do that.
Yeah, which is I'm surprised
that's why I still beg the question for how. We'll see. Like, there's a lot of guys have been in NXT and still kept their names, and then changed when they made to.
To the main roster? Did they let Steen wrestle as Steen in the
No,
indie,
he was Kevin Owens. Like, it really, I think it just depends on A, the talent, and B, what they think they have planned for him. Like, obviously Nakamura got to keep his own stuff.
Yeah, because he was big enough, and Joe probably Samoa Joe. I'm assuming would still.
Yeah, that's
Samoa
been his thing. But keep in mind that I don't know how featured guys like Nakamura and Joe are ever going to be in the long term. Like, right now, Nakamura is wrestling for a title fight at WrestleMania with AJ Styles, and AJ Styles is another one of these examples. But these guys all came in really late in their careers. Joe, AJ, Nakamura, their careers are like 60, 70. Like, they're Ovechkin, Crosby now. You know what I mean? Like, they're still in the prime, but they're like the last few years of the prime.
Yeah, they're
right? So it's one of those things where. It's one of those things where I have a feeling they're going to be Chris Jericho. I always like to say that. Oh,
yeah,
that's a big guy.
They'll still be around, but not full-time guys for very long.
And if they're ever used in the main event, it'll be sparsely. It'll be to put someone over or to be in a feud with someone, likely especially once they've established them. So this is a guy with like a gun and stuff. This is a tough enemy.
Oh. Okay.
But I mean, this is probably a good spot to fight him.
I mean, I think he trained in the same school that Pierre would have, because his complete. This is.
I don't have any bullets.
Oh, he also does not take quick damage.
No, he is tough.
Yeah, he has like an actual health bar. Oh, nice dodge.
He can riposte me. Oh, come on.
Yeah, that's gonna take a. You're not just gonna whale your way through this guy. Shit. He does. Oh, this guy's a hunter.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably a bad time to heal.
I think it was all right. Because you didn't have any stamina for dodging anyway.
Me.
How many bullets does this guy have? Come on. Okay, it does seem like you do give him like a mini stun when you hit him, so you don't have to worry about.
I'm trying to heal.
Okay, nice.
I tried to dodge that.
It's all right. I think you're in a pretty good spot right now. Like, you only have to get it on him for like one more combo, and he's super dead. Nice. Oh shit! What the fuck? Where did that guy come from?
Get out of here. We killed him. I think that might be what's his name. What? Bone Marrow Ash? What does that do? So we just randomly killed this tough enemy.
Nice job, dude. How many souls did he give you? A lot?
Not man. Oh wait,
additional
medium.
medium.
We have 5,000 now. Yeah, we have 5,000 now. I think we had 4,000 before, so he might have given me 100. I don't know, or 1,000. Sorry,
1,000.
I don't know how to. We have echoes too, but I'm just. Where was the ash? Did you see it? Oh, it's not. Must not be a consumable.
Hang on. Go back up. It's right there.
Bone Marrow Ash. Additional medium that strengthens what?
Quicksilver bullets. Okay, so I think you can mix it with your bullets to make them stronger. According to the workshop, this is a special bone marrow and ash.
Oh. Can you Google it?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
I'm curious if it's like an upgrade where I put it on the gun, or if it's like because it says it's a consumable, right?
Yeah, but is it good for a gun, or is it good for a certain number of bullets?
Yeah, is it good for a whole gun, or is it good for timer? You know what I mean? Like, or is it only good for as many bullets as I use it on?
It's what it is really good for is talking with bagel in your mouth. I think it's really helpful for that. Increase quicksilver.
Blown arrow, blueberry bone marrow.
Okay, well, hang on.
I'm
gonna stop looking that up for a second because that's the name of the episode. Even though we talk about wrestling for the half of it, blueberry bone marrow.
Anyway, Chris was actually going to show you good wrestling with good wrestling. But I mean, like the match quality of Punk and Cena, even though it's a 5-star match, it's not as elaborate as a lot of indie matches. Like, there's not as many false finishes. There's not as many. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's more of a traditional story, but like part of what made that match great was the build. Like, that was the last time I remember a little bit of Brian's run. You've seen, I guess you saw Brian's rise to fame.
Yeah.
But the thing is, that was one of the only good things going on at the time.
That has been the highlight of my wrestling watching career.
As much as I love Brian, the Punk stuff is better.
Okay.
Because Punk's promo was Austin levels when he cut it.
Pipe
that
bomb?
pipe bomb was so good.
I have watched that
at
promo.
the time. Yeah, but like you're out of context, and B,
Yeah.
like I think you should watch the hype video before the match if you and Chris do watch Cena vs Punk from Money in the Bank, and then watch the match. But like that was also a case where even reminding yourself of that also reminds me of how they fucked up Punk following that, right? So it's like
poor Punk.
We got to show you old WCW, like we got to go through Nitros and old Raws. Like I feel like that's what Chris and I should do with you at some point. Is like, hey, here is a version of the product, you know, for the most part, where it was really, really good.
Yeah, I have bone marrow ash, by the way. It's a consumable, and it applies to your next shot.
Okay.
But you, it has a it's either your next shot or 60 seconds pass, so you can't just like use it and have it like in the chamber for a long time.
Probably save it for a boss, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Like if you have a boss down, I guess we're basically just seeing how much damage he could do to the boss.
Yeah, you're empowering your next
with
shot.
A bullet.
Basically, is how that works.
Like if I figured out a boss's timing really well, like I have with the Bloodstar Beast, then maybe use it when I'm riposting. Use it, riposte, go.
Yeah.
Okay, enemies are just dying.
Well, hey, free souls. I mean, Blood Echoes. Yeah. No, so I've definitely seen good individual matches. Like that's more so what we've been watching, and we've watched the hype videos to give me context because obviously that stuff's kind of important. And Chris has been able to answer any questions I've had in between different things or whatever. But
and like as someone who's watched NXT and you've also seen ROH.
Yes.
There's a very big similarity between those two companies. Like NXT, NXT never used to be like that. NXT used to be a lot more WWE, and then they were like, let's do what ROH does, because you know they signed so many indie talent. Let's just do that, and then you know it's still it still can be a lighter version of that. But I tried to change the locking. Jesus, I moved like 20 times. Ugh. It's still a lighter version of that, but yeah. Wow, these guys are
coming slow. Oh, but they attack fast. Yeah, that's some good strats there, using that door as a barricade. You're like the Spartans, dude. You're holding those hot gates.
Yeah, do you want to target him? Oh, come on.
Yeah.
You coming? How?
I think you hit the wall.
Cheese me. Yeah, but I want to cheese him. Yes. Just.
Oh yeah, I think they figured it out. They're like, I know the counter to cheese.
They
lactose intolerant.
Coming up the stairs? Yeah. There we go. Now he's coming.
They know that you have the high ground, so they're just, and they would have to step over the corpse of their dead friend. Like they know what's in store for them. That guy's like, I'm just gonna stand in this corner and get brained. Nice. There you go, Ryan. Have you been to this place before, by the way? I don't recognize any of this.
Yeah, we have. Remember? Because if you remember correctly, we went all the way up on all these things and we're rolling around and got items. Yeah.
Yep,
and
I know
lit
exactly
the floor
what
on
this
fire.
is. Yep.
Oh. This eventually leads to the Cleric Beast or the Bloodstar Beast. This is just a long way around.
Yep. I got
you. Know what?
Nice.
Just hit walls. I've been dropping walls on this head.
Break the walls down. The walls of Jericho. But yeah, I know this will come up long after it comes out, but for Ryan, and well, probably not for Ryan, but for Chris and I, WrestleMania is this weekend, and I'm actually looking forward to it.
What do you mean, not for me?
I
already said I was going to watch it.
Oh, right, I'm sorry, you did say you were going to watch it. I'm misremembering.
I'm not going to watch the pre-show and everything.
Oh, dude, no, I'm not going to watch the pre-show either.
7 hours. I'm not watching all of it. I'm going to probably watch the main show.
Yeah. I'm excited to see the return of Brian.
Get out of there.
Yeah, you're
I'm trapped.
I think you're stuck. Yeah.
I can't do. Yep. The game. See, I was cheesing the game earlier, so the game decided to get me back there.
Yeah.
And just
You had that
cheese
one
me
coming,
back
really.
there. I did. Bad karma. We're gonna go get our souls back though. But yeah, we're gonna go get our souls back.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say we should probably level, but I was like, wait, we can't.
No, you can't. There's no souls. You left them all in a guy.
There was a bunch of enemies we killed to get there. We could probably spam there. I'm gonna probably spam there, and any enemies that get to chase me will just.
When you say spam, then do you mean you're just gonna run by like?
Yeah. Remember how we did this to the Gatling gun guy?
Yeah.
The Gatling guys here. This is.
Yeah, you'll kill someone if they're in the way, but yeah. Or as our friend Oren would say, you, cut the ones that matter and run. Is that what you're gonna do?
Oop, wrong way. Hey, what's up, guy? You guys coming? It's party time.
You're gonna like show up to those guys, and there's gonna be like 9 dudes behind you, just like ready to go.
Party time.
Wayne's World.
Party time.
Excellent.
It's party time.
Oh, hi! Shit!
I think he killed someone for me, actually. Like, they'll hurt each other.
Well, I mean, you do have
I wish it was kind of like Doom,
souls.
where they were factions.
Yeah.
And they would just fight each other if you run them into each
Or
other. Because
Halo.
then I would just... Yeah.
With the Flood and the
party
Covenant.
time.
Or the Covenant and the Covenant and some of the later ones.
I don't remember where we were. Were we down here?
I think so?
No, we weren't.
Okay.
Holy shit. Yeah, we were here, weren't we?
We had been in this area very shortly before. Yeah, I think you're gonna have to clear out some of the guys following you. Otherwise, you're gonna find the Souls guys. They're gonna be there. There's gonna just have 9,000 people around you.
Yeah, it doesn't always go to a person. Remember, sometimes it drops on the floor.
Sure, but if they do, you're fucked. If there's like 19 more dudes coming behind you, you're not dodging 20 dudes at the same time.
Yeah, but eventually some of the dudes stop, right? They don't all aggro to me. They all will, like, especially the dudes at the beginning of the level. There's no way they're gonna all kite to here.
No, but I mean, like stopping
might,
short of going in and dealing with these guys so they don't just keep coming before you also have to fight those other guys is a smart decision.
Am I poisoned? No. Okay, it's going.
No, it's if that bar fills, then you will be poisoned. Like I think that's what when you're building up like poison immunity. I think it takes longer or more hits or whatever for that bar to fill. I think.
Yeah, except for during the Bloodstarved Beast stage, where it just seemed to fill regardless.
Well, he's also spewing poison.
So I didn't get
out
any of my
consistently.
echoes. Where are they? Maybe we weren't here. I thought we were here.
You had gone into like a room that had like a.
Maybe yeah. There's still enemies kind of flooding to me.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, I had forgotten that you were gonna watch the some of the main card. I'm excited to see Brian back in action because
I think that could be fun.
Yeah, well, and like you had kind of foreshadowed it earlier, but like the one good thing that they did with like in Modern Era from like start to finish was Brian's rise. Although that was more of by chance than design, because as we know from the Punk interview, heading into that Mania, they fully intended to just have it be Cena versus, not Cena, Orton versus Batista for the title, and then it was like, just fucking put Brian in here, give him the fucking title, you idiots. And then that was my first WrestleMania, and it was like the greatest thing ever. Like, you know, this guy keeps on getting fucked with so many times. He keeps on getting his shots taken from him. They kick him out of the main event, and he's just doing...
Yeah, no, that was where we were. I don't know where my souls are.
Weird. There's no... I'm sure there's no way, but there's no way to, like, see, like, on a map or something, like, where they are.
No, the map?
Who needs a map?
What's that? Well. You don't see them on the ground anywhere? No, nothing? Okay.
Nope.
Then there is a chance an enemy down there randomly got them. So we were headed down there anyway,
would
so...
be unfortunate.
That would be the only thing, because it couldn't be an enemy that I've seen previously, I don't think.
No, and we don't have to worry about them having fallen down a pit this time. No, I was also watching earlier. I would have seen the eyes. Oh, hello.
He has them.
I was a little
I'll take
scared
those,
there for a
please.
second because nice.
And I'll take that sharp blood gemstone.
Yeah.
And there's an item over here.
Yeah. Somebody must have fallen off of here. Yep.
More gemstones. No, they either fallen or it could have just been an item
Well,
that was.
That was a corpse.
Yeah, but like they could be planted there too. Sometimes the item drops aren't enemies.
I think
like
you would have found them
one-time
before,
only.
though.
No, sometimes there's corpses like sitting there. Like we didn't do a thorough exploration of this place, I don't think. Also, it could have been on a corpse up there, and when I went to get it, I could have knocked it off, and then it fell like that.
Yes.
Because remember the physics.
Yes.
By on a corpse, I mean not a corpse I killed, like a corpse
Yeah.
over the
Environmental
barricade.
corpse.
Like, yeah, they do that shit all the time.
Yeah.
All right, so there is the.
Oh, okay.
The
You
one.
came in from the left. That's weird. Fucking crows.
Oh, you're gonna trap me here, crow. It's a crow trap.
You're not trapped in here with him. He's trapped in here with you. Yeah.
Souls. I think we've been through this area before. I'm just mostly grinding now.
Yeah.
We have 9,000 souls, so.
You have
That's a
almost
decent
10,000
number.
souls.
You're right,
Yeah, you're much closer to 10,000 than 9,000. Come on, Ryan. Didn't they teach you how to round fractions in fucking math class?
I am a fraction.
Frog fraction? It's 2? Yeah, no, nearly 10,000 souls. Remember back in those early days when we used to spend half an hour trying to get, like, 2,000 souls together? And I was like, yeah, we cleared out, like, 4 enemies. Here's 2,000 souls. Nice. Oh, shit, Ryan, you have, like, 11,000
Boom.
souls now.
Boom, I know.
Because you don't.
Okay, well, I'm trying to remember how we got down there, though.
Well, we used to
remember
come
any
at
of
it from the other
that.
direction. No, we used to come at it from the other direction. So,
Well, what's
no fucking
this?
idea. No, I have
There's
no
a
idea.
ladder here. I don't
Wait,
know where
the
this is.
fuck?
But you know what? Yeah, there's a ladder here. I don't remember where this is. We've
a
come up to this
thrill.
direction before, but I don't remember if we... Oh, maybe this is the way to get to, like, yeah, the areas with all the enemies. Remember how we ran through this last time trying to get to the Bloodstar Beast?
I mean, if you want
Not this, but
Yeah.
but like eventually. Oh no, this is the shortcut. Oh yeah, okay, this takes me back here. Okay. I wonder if the guy's back. Guy with the...
Oh, I hope not.
Doesn't seem like it. Hello, Crow.
2-shot. Yeah, you were literally 2-shotting crows. And, like, almost
Whoa.
1-shotting them. And look at that damage. Fucking does nothing to you.
Useless pebble.
Antidote, that's useful. Yep.
I haven't got any Molotovs. I feel like the Molotovs drop more in the very,
Earlier
very
areas?
beginning. There's an enemy
Yeah.
somewhere. I hear him.
Yeah, maybe he's at the top of the ladder?
No, the top of the ladder is we sprinted past there. You
Okay.
don't have to. Yeah, you can.
Okay. Don't fall off that edge.
I'm good. I was just looking to see if there was anywhere I could go off that ledge.
What a thrill, Ryan.
What a thrill in darkness and silence.
Through the night.
Okay, so we don't want to be here. We can go back around. We'll go. You know what? We're gonna go the long way. Yeah, no, we're gonna go the ladder. That ladder's there for a reason.
Yeah.
So we could actually use this as a shortcut to get to the Bloodstar Beast too, depending on how to get to him. I love doing that,
It's pretty cool.
especially on long ladders.
I feel like I would
Just
never
a
do that in
boss.
real life, though.
You've never done that? Some people are weird with heights, man.
I mean, I just don't want to
Like,
die.
you know how like Vinny was talking about how he gets super scared on ladders, and like a lot of people who have obviously the fear of heights get scared. It's
Oh, this just
Listen.
brought us back here.
I might be scared if it was like the longer the ladder is, it wouldn't be scarier to me. It would depend on what it's on. Like I remember there was a video that Vinny did. They were doing a quick look of something, and it was like a rig or an oil tanker or something. You know what I mean? Hooked into the ground, and it was just this huge long ladder. He's like, "Oh, that'd be so terrifying." And I'm like, "Why? You know how deep that drill is? You know how much weight it would take to break that thing? Like way more than you." As long as you got a handheld, you're fine. You are literally fine. That thing ain't going nowhere. I can understand, the creaky bridge situation. You know what I mean? You're above heights, and this is an old bridge. But like, you're above heights, and you're on a mountain. The mountain ain't going nowhere. As long as you got a hold of the mountain's got a hold of you. Generally, unless you're weak.
As long as you got a hold of the mountain's got a hold of you.
Is that wrong though? Like,
I'm also somebody who's not happy with heights, so.
Yeah, but you can keep you and the mountain are together, is what I'm saying. I don't know if I want to fight that. I'm trying to get to the blood-starved. See, we came at it this way this time. Where is he? How did we get there? Is there something I'm missing?
I don't fucking know. Yeah, I was surprised when we came out on this side. Is there a ladder somewhere?
There's like that ladder goes up.
Yeah, no, you had a way down.
Probably just a ladder or something we're missing. Yeah, because this is what we had done previously. I bet you it's over here somewhere. We're just being blind and dumb. Like,
yeah. Or didn't you just jump over the side, take a bit of damage, I think, last time? I think was what you did.
No, because it's right there.
Yeah.
Like, that's where we need to be. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe we do have to go around, and I'm just being... Okay, we'll try going around, I guess, because there's nothing here.
Yeah. We also don't want to get to him on this run. We got to spend those souls first.
Have you ever been snowboarding or skiing down a hill?
Yes.
Like, the one thing I feel people often, like, friend of the channel, Dane, is also got a big problem with heights. And we went hiking with him one time, Shane, my roommate, and I, and Dane. We went out by Drumheller, which is here in Alberta. And it's like a bunch of sand dunes and stuff, and there's some really big hills, right? And like, Dane would lose it. He would be walking up the hill, and then he would look down, and even though the hill is all, like, you could walk all the way to the top, like, it's not, like, it doesn't prevent you from walking, it's not even like climbing, it would freeze him, and he wouldn't be able to move. And I'm like, man, you're not going anywhere. The ground has you up. Like, this hill is the ground.
Yeah,
it's
so
part of the ground.
I don't like vertical planes. When the axis is that steep where it's like, oh, no, like, you know, when you're walking and it's like a hill that you can walk up, I don't give a fuck. I'm fine. Because if I fall, nothing, like, what, I might roll for a little bit, but, like, that's not a big deal. When you're on a cliff or a ladder or something, if you fall, your fall is being broken by the ground.
Yeah, but no, because it depends on how you fall. Okay, you're on a ladder. The only way you fall in a position where you can't grab another rung of the ladder with something is if you jump. You're going to be falling at a vicinity where it might hurt to grab a rung, but you can do it. It ain't going nowhere. You could fall at 20 kilometers an hour on an oil rig and grab that ladder. You're not pulling that oil rig out. It's going to take 6 Incredible Hulks to do that. So I just don't... like I'm saying, I can understand going, I'm afraid of heights, but you are in control of whether or not you die.
Yeah.
Unless you jump. That's literally the truth. Well, whereas, like, I don't understand it with water. Like, that's why I don't understand the people who have no problem with the ocean. You're not in control of it at all. The ocean's in control. With gravity, unless you jump from a building where there is nothing you can hook yourself to, there's a lot that's helping you. Like,
I mean, that's also probably
like,
a lot easier for you because you can't swim.
Like, I'm just trying to think of a way you would fall down a ladder that you wouldn't be able to, like, because you'd have to slip while falling down. There'd have to be like a banana peel on the fucking thing where it's oily, and you slip and you fall backwards in a way that's like none of your appendages could even, like, you couldn't even hook your leg. Because if it's really tall, you're gonna have enough time to think before you die. So if you're falling, I could just grab this with my hand and then go, and then do, like, have you ever been on a ride that fucked up? I've been on Ferris wheel rides that fucked up.
No.
I've grabbed things with my arms and appendages. It hurt, but I was fine. Like you have, I don't know, I guess I'm just saying you have control. You have some levels of control when you are in a falling state, unless you're like, again, unless you're literally in free fall and there's nothing around you.
Yeah, so obviously this argument only holds water with ladders that are, like, bolted into the ground, because a ladder that is like a temporary ladder that you move around, you always have that risk of the ladder falling from under you and you're fucked.
Like your WWE style ladders, I'm absolutely with you. I am 100% not comfortable with WWE ladders. Like 100%.
You wouldn't want to be in a ladders match? Is that what you're telling me?
No, I wouldn't want to be in a ladder match. Those are not sturdy.
I'm glad we brought it in.
But like,
it's almost like they have to move them around
as a
bunch.
kid, I never had problems with a friend of mine climbing trees and going to the top of buildings, because all that's sturdy. Like, we weren't going to the top
Yeah,
of bean shacks. We were going to the top of, like,
I don't have a problem with
buildings,
heights like
you know what
that.
I
I
mean?
climb trees all the time. I climb ladders at work, like, not my current work, 'cause I don't have to, but like
As
I
long
used
as
to climb
whatever
ladders
you're
at work all the
climbing is
time.
sturdy, I generally feel okay about it. Which is why I had no issues. Like, I would have no issues trying mountain climbing, because I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, as long as I have a hook or something that can hook into this giant mass of sturdy earth.
Yeah, no,
then
if there's something
I'm
there,
okay.
that's fine. I'm fine with that too. I don't like being at the top of sheer cliffs because it's like
Where
what
did we
happened.
go?
I have no idea, dude.
I'm lost.
To be honest, I think that you're probably just fine finding the nearest campfire, because
Yeah, but then
I don't
we're
wanna
stuck.
risk-
How do we get to the beast? I don't remember. So we
Well,
killed the enemies around
you came
here,
in
but
from
if
a
you look,
different
if I go
direction.
around, it takes us back to the town. Do we have to go the other side of the town? Is
yeah,
that how
you
we got
always
there?
came out the other side. Remember with like that building that the guy jumped out of and freaked us
Yeah,
out?
but
that
we
one
killed
time?
these enemies. Maybe we just were grinding at the time, so we killed them. But I totally thought
I
we
think
killed the
so.
two demons. So it's not this way. It must be this way.
I think so.
This is back through the town where we fight another one of those big dudes that came through the wall, I think.
Yeah, that
Hello,
we
buddy.
always
You
came at it
coming
from
along?
that side. We always came at
Yeah.
the thing from the right, and the other time you came at it from the left.
There he is.
Yeah, this is the way that we went. We came through this town. That's how we always got there. But no, like I get uneasy with those things, but I don't like. Very few things cripple me in fear. Like I don't like heights, so I'm just more careful around heights. Much in the same way that like
I
if I'm walking
personally, I prayed.
yeah.
That's what Pierre thinks of heights.
Yeah.
Praise be unto the heights.
Curse you, John Deere!
Yeah, remember, there's a guy up there,
And his
but I can't
ladders.
target him.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
I can.
Well, hello, sir.
I shot you in the butt, and now I kill you.
Yeah, and then you stuck a cane up his
Whee! Hey, look at all these
That
shards.
sounds
We're
like-
able to actually up. Buddy, you want to come with me? Okay, let's go.
butt. That
We're
sounds
gonna
like
go
a
meet your
WWE
friend.
Gimmick, sticking a cane up somebody's butt.
Turn that bitch sideways and stick it straight up.
Is that from something?
No, that's a rock. See, you didn't listen. You don't. It's.
No, I've seen fucking watered down. I'm gonna jizz in my own face. Rock, who's like, oh, yeah, great I am.
That was his thing in the Attitude Era. Is everything was always he's gonna turn that bitch sideways and stick it straight up your candy ass.
Okay.
It was always great though, because what made it great would be like how he would work into that. So he always had his regular jokes like, it doesn't matter what your name is or I'm going to turn it sideways. But he would always find unique and creative ways. He's like a Geico commercial, actually, now the more I
Yeah.
think about it. Where you don't know, sometimes it still gets you, you know what I mean? Because they produce so many fucking commercials. We'll be watching UFC and I'll be like, what the hell's this? What's this commercial? And then 3 minutes in, you're just like, wait, I'm going to guess that it's or a minute, not 3 minutes, but you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Halfway in, you're
3-minute
like,
commercial.
this is too weird and it has nothing to do with car insurance, so that has to mean that it's Geico. The Rock was like that. One of my favorites was he was insulting Billy Gunn, and he was like, Billy was won King of the Ring, and Billy's like, he was like, Billy, you think you're the biggest deal since you won King of the Ring. You think God himself is speaking to you. So you know what? He is speaking to you. And then he did a conversation where he's like, God himself spoke to you, and he said, Bob. And then you went, my name's Billy, and then God said, it doesn't matter what your name is.
Nice.
Like, so he would do things like that.
Yeah, like you kind of get, the end, but the journey is what makes that.
Yeah,
bit
the journey is
satisfying.
yeah.
I gotcha.
But the problem is Geico commercials aren't really that quality. So it's a weird
Also,
comparison.
more
But
recent
neither
Rock is not
I honestly
that
don't know if
quality.
The Rock is anymore, or if that style of promo is even. That's kind of an outdated style of promo. So
It's true. You gotta keep up with the
Okay, yeah.
times.
this is where we go. Yeah.
Spider-Man, put in the
We got to
time.
go up the way, down the place, through the way, past the place.
You
down
would
the
be
path.
terrible at giving directions.
You should ask Shane how great I am at giving directions.
Are you actually really good at it, or?
No, I'm awful.
No, yeah.
Even
yeah, you
with
go
GPS.
up the way, then down
Granted,
the place.
that's changed now that GPS got better. I got better when I traveled across country
Yeah.
with Andrew, but yeah, there was a period there when
Oh, I
GPS
was like,
wasn't
what is that?
great.
But that's
That
Alfred.
Shane and I got lost because I was trying to give him directions based on the GPS.
Yes.
But like, there were some times with the GPS. This was the Calgary GPS. Like, the GPS was the problem. It'd be like, turn here. There's construction, you can't turn. And then it's like, well, you have to go that way. Yeah,
Were you like that
before it would
episode of The
autocorrect.
Office where?
That was before it would autocorrect. So you're just sitting there like, well, I guess we can't use the GPS, or we gotta like figure it out.
Yeah. Hello. So this is where we eventually want to be, but I'm pretty sure you want to go to a campfire first, because you're
Yeah, I
sitting
mean,
on 15,000 souls.
We're just grinding souls here.
Yeah, we are also 40 minutes in. And SharePlay's gonna stop
yeah,
in
we gotta
5
stop
minutes?
share play in 5 minutes. There was another enemy rummaging around here, though.
I was
there?
literally about to say, and I think SharePlay's going to stop soon, and then that fucking happens.
There he is.
Yeah,
I
there
was
he
wondering
is.
where this guy was.
Yeah. Are you
That's
anywhere
great,
near a
you're not-
campfire though? Like, I'm
No,
assuming not.
it's okay.
because-
We're gonna do something here.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna use that thing?
Yeah,
Awaken
we got
anew
several
without
of
losing
them.
your souls?
Yeah, we got several of them.
Brilliant. Yep. I mean, I can't argue with those results, Ryan. I can't argue with the blueberry bone marrow. That might be one of the
Just took
dumbest
a
things you've
bite
ever
of
said.
blueberry muffin or bagel. Sorry, as you said that.
Muffin? The fuck are you doing?
I like muffins better, but
I like muffins too. But yeah, I think we'll. If you can dream it, you can do it.
before we call it, we must go to the lady and pose.
I mean, yeah, that's sounds like a pretty good way to take us out.
Hello, lady.
And goodbye, audience.
Bye.
We will see you guys next time.